Tana River County is one of the 47 counties in the Republic of Kenya and one of 6 counties in the coast region. The county, with an area of 35,375 square kilometers and a population of 262,684, takes its name from River Tana, which is the longest river in Kenya. The county has its administrative headquarters in the town of Hola. Tana River has not been spared from the effects of climate change. The county is faced with incidences of severe floods which render it inaccessible to service provision and prolonged drought. Furthermore, rainfall is becoming increasingly unpredictable. This weather variability is exerting inconceivable pressure on food, water supply and livelihoods. Thus, this culminates in the disruption of the county's education sector. Compared with the national average, the county experiences low education enrollment rates, especially for female children. In recognition that education faces a myriad of challenges affecting access, retention and performance in the arid and semi-arid lands of Kenya, the Department for International Development, DFID, has funded the Climate Change in Education program. The project is essentially an extension of the School Development Fund, one of the components of the Kenya Essential Education Program funded by DFID. Tana River is one of the 5 counties that have benefited from the Climate Change in Education program.
Class, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
How are you?
Yeah, sir.
Sit down.
Welthungerhilfe and ActionAid International Kenya have been working together as implementing partners for the project. Focus has been on addressing the impact of climate-related stresses on education through school-based interventions that are aimed at increasing schools' resilience. The year-long project has been targeting 100 schools equitably distributed across the 3 sub-counties of Tana Delta, Tana North and Tana River. Welthungerhilfe and ActionAid International Kenya have been working closely with other CBOs and national NGOs such as Girl Child Network, Pastoralist Girls Initiative and Nature Kenya to implement these interventions across Tana River County.
Climate change in education is funded by UK Aid from the School Development Fund. The interventions include construction of rainwater harvesting tanks, installation of energy-saving jikos, rocket stoves, installation of solar panels, and also construction of boarding facilities. We also have construction of classrooms. The classrooms are being equipped with desks and enabling environment for girls through distribution of sanitary pads and girls' camps.
We pick up from Maweni Primary School, where a school enrollment drive has been organized by Welthungerhilfe with support from both the national and county governments. The enrollment drive is aimed at sensitizing the surrounding community on the importance of taking their children to school. Emphasis is especially made on the value of educating the girl child and ending the outdated cultural practices of early marriages.
Iliyotuleta leo ni kampeni ya kuleta watoto shule. Tumesikia mambo ya Maweni kwamba Maweni Primary School kuna wanafunzi 25 hawaji shule. Wako wapi? Na wauliza wazazi. Watoto wako wapi?
The speakers also emphasize on the effects of climate change in Tana River and the need for the communities to focus on education and empowerment of children as opposed to over-reliance on farming and livestock keeping.
Nyinyi mnasema ya kwamba masomo sio muhimu, ukulima ndio muhimu kwa sababu watoto wakienda shuleni baada ya kuhitimu hawapati kazi. Kazi sio ile ya kuajiriwa ili upate mshahara peke yake. Hata ukimpeleka mtoto shule ajifunze ujuzi wa kulima, yule mkulima ambaye hajasoma na yule ambaye amesoma, nafikiri ambaye anaweza kufanikiwa zaidi ni yule ambaye amesoma.
Although there is disappointment at the low turnout of community members at the enrollment drive, the government promises to rein in on errant parents.
Sini ambao wako nyumbani, wazazi wao watastakiwa pia. Kwa hivyo tunawapatia kuanzia leo mpaka next week. Kama watoto waendi shule, mzazi wa sehemu hiyo, na ni kazi ya machief hata na assistant county commissioner, kama hawatafanya hiyo, basi mnajua vile itafanyika. Watoto lazima waende shule.
Over the years, school infrastructure in Tana River has been characterized by poor design, planning, use of low-quality construction material, and mediocre workmanship. Most infrastructure has been put in place to accommodate learners without due consideration to the effects of weather, gender, and disability amongst other factors. As a result, the infrastructure is not spacious enough to allow for free circulation of air to withstand the effects of heat, strong winds, and even rain. Some students, as is the case with Chanani Primary, even end up sitting on the floor due to inadequate classroom facilities. This hazardous learning environment means the children are at risk of harm and injuries, resulting in a negative impact on learning outcomes. The Climate Change in Education project has facilitated construction of climate-friendly classrooms that are adaptive to the local climate to create a conducive and friendly learning environment. In addition, desks that are made of alternative material to timber have also been supplied. Even as the Class 4 students of Mitobini Primary are excited about their new classroom, the rest of the pupils are hopeful that soon it will be their turn to enjoy decent classroom infrastructure. It is, however, noteworthy that plenty more still needs to be done to ensure the children in Tana River County can fully enjoy their right to education.
The needs within the communities are more than the funds allocated. This is in terms of the classrooms, sanitation facilities, boarding facilities, and we still have a gap in sensitizing our communities, mobilizing our communities through the enrollment drives.
Lack of adequate lighting has been a challenge in schools where students are required to board due to long distances between their homes and school, or those who require to return to school in the evening for extra studying. Thanks to the Climate Change in Education project, solar panels have been installed in schools to provide the much needed light to the student. The future truly looks bright as 35 other schools are set to benefit from similar solar panels. Communities in Tana River are highly dependent on inefficient energy sources due to the unaffordability, inaccessibility, and lack of knowledge and awareness of efficient, sustainable energy sources. Rural households and schools spend a considerable proportion of their budgets purchasing charcoal. Schools continue to depend on the few and already degraded forests for firewood to prepare meals for children using inefficient cooking stoves. To reverse these challenges associated with fuel wood dependence, the project has facilitated the installation of energy-efficient cooking stoves.
This is our rocket jiko that was funded by the United Kingdom, that is UK. It is a modern jiko that has many advantages. One, time management. Initially, the cook used to take a long period preparing food, and children attend class late, so they miss preps at 1:30 p.m. But at the moment, children are able to attend classes without any problem. Apart from that, it has boosted enrollment in our school. Right now we have girls outnumbering boys. So the number of children has increased. It has also retained the children in our school. Because right now, food is prepared, they take their lunch, they have no problem at all. Initially, if there's no firewood, some children don't come to school. To add more, 4 pieces of firewood are able to prepare a very big pot like this one. As you can see, our pot is very big as compared to the other pots in the other schools because of our higher enrollment in this school. But 4 pieces of firewood are able to prepare this pot. Our food is prepared by only 4 pieces. So parents do bring only once in 3 months.
Smaller versions of the stove have also been made with the hope that they will be adapted at household level. In majority of the schools in Tana River, access to clean, safe drinking water as well as sanitation facilities is limited. This has directly impacted enrollment, attendance and retention for boys and particularly girls due to waterborne diseases as students are forced to use unhygienic and sometimes hazardous facilities. This situation is usually compounded in times of drought as children are forced to trek long distances in search of water. Rainwater harvesting tanks have been constructed in partnership with community members, and it is anticipated that access to clean and safe drinking water will reduce waterborne diseases which contribute to low attendance rates.
Huu mradi umeleta manufaa hapa kwetu kwa sababu siku za nyuma watoto walikuwa wakihangaika asubuhi kubiringishana na mambo ya jerken ya maji kuja nayo shule ili wapate usaidizi wa kupikiwa chakula na hata kusaidia walimu ili wasumie na shida ya maji. Na pia vile kiafya yale maji ambayo tayari yamekuwa trapped kwa hiyo tank, nafikiri kama sijakosea yamekuwa treated tayari. Hayo maji ni safi kiasi ya kwamba yale maji ambayo yako huko majumbani kwetu hayana uhakika kuliko yale ambayo yako hapa. Kwa ukweli imeongeza idadi ya watoto hapa shule, kwani kwa kuja kwa huu mradi hapa hata wale watoto ambao walikuwa wametoka shule wamepata ile hamu na nia ya kuja hapa shule waanze kusoma.
Sanitation facilities equipped with running water have also been constructed in partnership with community members and a cleanliness culture imparted on the children. In order to ensure the gains made on this project are sustainable, environmental clubs have been established and members equipped with knowledge and skills on environmental conservation. The project has also piloted low-cost irrigation technology for commercial tree and food production in schools as well as school vegetable gardens and tree nurseries. This activity is meant to assist in instilling a farming culture as well as support in supplementing the nutritional status of the pupils. It will also act as a source of income generation and a model that can be replicated at household level. Ultimately, this is meant to contribute towards increased school enrollment. We join Jilo Said, a teacher and environmental club patron at Bondeni Primary, as he takes his club members through the day's class.
Nisikilize vizuri. Ili nini tunaita nini? Ili hapa. flower. Eh? Nalita nini? Flower. It is called a flower. Can you say flower?
Flower.
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 So this flower here will develop to a fruit. Alafu nimesema zile suckers uzing'oe kabisa, kwa sababu nataka tomato zetu zikue vizuri. Hizo nyasi zilizokauka usizitoe, sababu hizo ni muhimu kwa mmea. Sawa sawa? Sasa angalia mmea wetu. Unauona eh? Si unaona mmea? Umekuwa vizuri na umeanza kuzaa. Kwanza lazima tujipongeze kwa ile kazi tumefanya. Tujipige makofi. Sababu tumefanya kazi ngumu, lakini hatimaye tumepata matunda ya ile kazi tumefanya. Sawa sawa? Kwa hivyo haya mambo ambayo tumeyafanya hapa uyapeleke wapi? Nyumbani. Ukamfundishe nani? Baba, mwingine? Mama? Ni hao peke yake? Nyanya?
The impact of this project is already evident as some community members have begun adapting these new technologies in their farms. Early marriages, early pregnancies, and preference of boys over girls in education are common barriers to girls attending school in Tana River. Girls' camps are being organized during school holidays so as to empower the girl child with life skills and knowledge of child rights. The project targets to reach 1,500 girls in all the 100 targeted schools. Through these camps, the girls have an opportunity to share their concerns and lobby for support and for establishment of girl-friendly schools. This will also enable them to challenge the social norms and also claim their rights of duty bearers.
Hizi camps ambazo zimeletwa hapa kwa ajili ya wasichana tumeona zikiwa zinatusaidia sana. Kwa sababu kabla hizi camps zianze kulikuwa na shida, wanafunzi wasichana haswa hawakuwa wanafanya vizuri katika masomo yao. Hasa wakati wanapokuwa katika hali ile yao ya mwezi, wanakosa vitu vile vya kujisaidia wakati huo. Lakini hizo camps ambazo walikuwa wanaenda wanasaidiwa na vitu kama hivyo. Wakisaidiwa sasa wanaweza kukaa shule, wanasoma vizuri, hata wanaibuka wanashika namba nzuri katika darasa. Na pia zamani enrollment yao, yani idadi ya wasichana kwa shule ilikuwa chache sana. Lakini sasa hii tukiangalia hata katika statistics za shule, utakuta katika madarasa haya ya bondeni wasichana sasa hii wamekuwa wengi, na pia wazazi wao zamani walikuwa wakikataa kutoa watoto wao kuja shule. Walikuwa wanaona kama msichana hana faida, kwa sababu anaweza baada ya kusoma ataenda kuolewa. Lakini baada ya kuhudhuria hizo camps zimesaidia watoto na hata wazazi.
Some of the girls are a bit shy to speak on camera, but this is mostly because they have been brought up in an environment where girls are not permitted to express their opinions.
Jina naitwa Jamila Nur. Tulienda huko Ndura fanya clubs, kusomeshwa mambo mengi sana.
Kwa majina naitwa Kamar Sai. Tulipoenda kwenye kampu tumefunzwa wordship, leadership, coconut, mentally, relation work.
With more such interventions, the ability of these girls to confidently participate in community affairs will be greatly enhanced. The project has also taken the initiative to supplement the government program of sanitary towel provision to schools. This has involved working with schools that have inadequate or newly established schools that are not benefiting from the government program.
we decided to bridge the gap by providing the girls that do not receive with the sanitary towels and pants, because there are some communities that do not use the pants. This is because since they're not getting the sanitary towels and they need them, they face different challenges when they are in that period of the month. And these challenges lead them to dropping out of schools, and also sometimes they are forced to stay at home during that period of the month. By providing them with these sanitary towels, we hope that the attendance and enrollment will increase, and those who drop out because they don't receive the sanitary towels will be able to stay at school, or they'll come back to school, leading to an increase in the enrollment, attendance, as well as performance, because if they attend all the class sessions, they'll be able to benefit more in school, and they'll perform better.
We must run to the place of once. So we have 6+.
Education is not only a right the children in Kenya are entitled to, but it is also an important tool to equip children with the necessary knowledge and skill to actively participate in sustainable socio-economic development initiatives. Children in Tana River are not an exception. The future looks bright for this new generation of children empowered from a young age to tackle the present-day challenges associated with climate change. As the late Nelson Mandela rightly put it, education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. There is plenty more to be done, but Florence Ndenge is optimistic that with increased funding towards such projects, a lot more can be achieved.
We do hope that by the end of the project, we'll have addressed most of the priority needs, though gaps are still there. And we are looking forward to more other actors to come and follow up on the needs which have been left behind. We will still work together with the county government, with the national government in mobilization of resources towards the identified gaps. We find that we need more boarding facilities. According to the baseline survey conducted, we need additional 5 boarding facilities within the existing low-cost boarding facilities. We need 27 additional rainwater harvesting systems, and the potential is there. We still need additional classrooms. The project was able to provide some classrooms, though not enough, not sufficient.
The laying of a foundation for a green boarding facility at Haroresha Primary School, which upon completion will act as a model for replication, since it is designed to attract more out-of-school children to enroll, especially those coming from distant areas, should be seen as an indication of what the future holds for the children of Tana River.